these. It's a celebratory hop again, and it's Amanda's, I think it's 1,000 subbies. So congratulations, Amanda. And this is her Instagram name, and I will link her YouTube channel and everyone else who's playing along in her hop. And I'm going to integrate it with my I Scraplift You, which is running this month every day, all month long, and it works really well because it's customary to scraplift the person whose hop it is. The other thing Amanda has said, and I can sense a theme here, she has suggested that we could include the colour blue either in a large or a small way. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I've chosen to scraplift this layout. So I'll quickly go through what I've pulled out. This is just the papers. The stickers and embellies are in it over there somewhere. I'm just going to grab those when I get to them, because otherwise, yeah, there's going to be an avalanche. I'm toyed with using white cardstock, but for some reason I just wanted, I mean, I've got that much pattern paper and I like using pattern paper even for mixed media, so I thought I'd have a go at the what looks like packaging technique there, and I opted for a Pink Fresh Studio paper. I've got a lot of them. I don't use them nearly as often as I should because some of the designs are quite abstract, and I'm not a huge fan of this like the fake mixed media on it. So the best way I've found to cope with that is to put some real mixed media on top. Just tends to look a whole lot better. So all I've done is apply some clear gesso, and Fitz has applied some muddy paw prints. The minute I opened the door, he ran in, jumped on the kitchen table and stepped straight onto this. I tell you, that cat is a magnet for mixed media, wet mixed media. So yeah, that's the back. I think it's like from Indigo something. It's an older one. I went through my camera roll and thought, okay, which story do I feel like telling that uses blue? And I thought about this one, not so much because the nurse is wearing blue PPE, but Max got this sticker, and I was very dark that I didn't get one. They didn't even offer me one. They just slapped one on his chest. Like, seriously. Don't they know I'm a scrapbooker? But I made Max give it to me. So, light blue and purple. Okay, job done. Purple makes me think of Chamel's Sparkle City. And I pulled out this Bella Boulevard. It's from one of their older baby lines. But don't these look like Rona bugs? Seriously? So that's light blue and purple. I didn't want to go completely monochrome. I wanted something that's going to add more colour and bring in those two colours and give me the opportunity to use some other colours. And this was floating around because I was pulling out some colour study for another layout that I'm going to be doing, and I saw the rainbows and went, of course, because, you know, the rainbow being the sort of lockdown COVID kind of motif. So I've got these. What else? More Vicky Boughton. Thought maybe for journaling or something. Some flowers. Rainbows, more rainbows, different rainbows. And I thought this light blue, but I pulled this out before I found the Rona bugs, so we'll see. This one's got a really nice purple. So I should have just gone straight to where I keep Max's papers for Max's school album. There's a lot of purples in there. Love these blue stripes, especially in a narrow strip, because I think, yeah, Amanda's used, I think this is a narrow blue strip, and that will look really nice. This looks solid, but it's from one of the Photoplay COVID collections. It's got all the different like masks and hand sanitizer and all that kind of stuff. These are all scraps from the scrap box. I know I've got more of those Photoplay collections. I'm not sure where they are besides a few scraps, but I did find all the stickers. Didn't find the die cuts, but you know, that's plenty. So this, I like these little plus signs because that reminds me of hospitals. More Sparkle City. And I don't know if I'm going to use these. That's a different Chamel one. More blue. Dark purple. That's a paper pad one. More blue. This one with the Rona bugs. Oh, and grid for journaling. And these from Glitter Girl. I don't know why, but I just thought lightning bolts. That just goes with the whole vibe thing. So I want to use that. I want to include the sticker. The cards that they gave us that really aren't useful for anything. And this is when I kind of roughly cut that paper from Chamel's collection, and it's sort of a bit of a joke about the whole microchip aliens, flying saucers and all that, that kind of thing. So maybe I'll use it, maybe I won't, but I think it will be somewhat amusing, even if I just use the flying saucer bit, although I think you can tell more what it is with this bit. We shall see. I have both a longer and a shorter journaling story. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. Amanda's put just a little bit of journaling on this card, so I could put the shorter story like that. Alternatively, if I have another photo from that day, because that was our first jab, I could put it on the facing page and just have loads of journaling. Or I pulled out all the Pink Fresh Studio, those packs that have the pockets and the cards and things, so I could just write on as many cards as I needed to and shove them in the pockets. I will worry about that when I get to it, but loving that there are big embelly clusters, because obviously you know how I love more. But I think I'm leaning towards telling the rest of the story on another page, or even just typing out the more extensive journaling and putting it in a plastic sleeve. So I have to figure out how I'm going to orient this, because I need to hide Fitzy's footprints. Now, I'm not massively loving this. I might do it like this, so as much of that black is covered. This kind of is a segue into bringing in some yellow. This has got like an orange, yellowy orange colour. There's some, you know, the yellow from the sharps bins in the photos. So I think I probably will bring that in as a third colour. Okay, it's dry and it looks like a big hot mess. Hopefully it won't stay that way. Okay, what I'm going to do before I get back to the paper is I'm going to just blast this with some white mist. It will still be a little bit translucent. It will make some of this run. Here goes. I mean, look, I can't ruin it more than what I have, right? Okay, I'm much happier with that. Now, back to the papers. I'm going to, I'm going to need this, because tearing is not really something I do enough of to feel quite confident with it. So I'm going to tear this side. Let's see. Okay. Now the same with the rainbow, so I think I'll cut them like this. Okay, let's rip this one. Okay. Right, now I'm going to ink these up in black, and I've got like spray from that cast off from that white mist everywhere. I might put that one on the end. Alright, I'm going to ink up all the things and be back when I'm done, because it's going to take a while. Well, it's not exactly what I imagined, but I'm just gonna keep going. Let's see. These are my photos, so I definitely will want some mats under them. I thought I could, because this has the date on it, I could just use, like, put them sort of something like that. Definitely will need the journaling card there. Embelly cluster here, sort of here and down here. On title either here or here. Alright, I will, before I even worry about that, I'm going to start getting some mats down, maybe in some of this royal blue. I don't know, I think it might be too busy with this rainbow here. Is maybe it's the rainbow that I'm not loving. What if I switch it out? that's much better. I'm happier with that. Yeah, I will stick these down. Then I'm going to need to figure out where the other things are going to go. I'm being a little bit heavy-handed with adhesive because I don't know how well it's kind of warpy. If I had more time, I probably would have run it through the mink. That's one way of getting things nice and flat quickly. But actually, if I put a pocket there, I could put them inside the pocket. Okay, I finally found this one. It's more or less the right size, shape and colour, and I realised I do like that constellation-y kind of theme if we're going to do a bit of a slightly facetious, tongue-in-cheek kind of alien sort of. If I put that up there, I could put the title sort of somewhere like that. Yeah, right, look, I'm just going to do that before I change my mind. I still haven't decided about journaling, because I kind of would like the short part of the journaling to be legible. Yeah, if I put that like this, you can sort of see that that's still like, in fact I could almost even glue them down like that. And I thought if I can put this sticker maybe on some, even on foam, and put that there. I'm going to finish cutting this. I will leave, I think, a little blue halo because it's going to get lost otherwise. Oh, title. I'm still on a using these phrase stickers kick, and I think the Keeping It Real has just been begging for a layout like this. Okay, now what? Before I decide whether I'm going to put any journaling on the page, I'm going to maybe just pull out some stickers and die cuts and things and just put them in some of the areas and just sort of map out the embellishments and then do all the sticking and inking and all that stuff. Well, I haven't got super far. I've got a few stickers and chipboard bits. I try not to pull too many off because I've learnt the hard way by now that I'm going to have to put back like 90% of them. So I'm thinking here, down here, see, and then a really little one there, sort of turquoise colour. I think that will still look nice. I mean, I could put that just across like that. I don't know. This camera, because I could put that camera as a token turquoise element somewhere else, because I need something turquoise here. Actually, since the date is not going to be visible on the cards, then it can be like visible on this, something like that. Use this ampersand as well. Let's see. So I've got three little COVID motifs from the sticker sheets and an itty bitty alien from a Chamel's sheet. This is from a COVID sheet, but I might cut away like just that much of it. So that one can go there. This one can go here. Oh, I'll just leave that for now. I probably just will, you know, shove that in somehow. Okay, well, I've probably got enough actually to start putting things together, you know, inking and sticking and all that kind of thing. All right, well, I think it's going to be pretty self-explanatory, so I might chuck it on fast forward. There's not a real lot I can tell you about that because I'm not compos mentis today. I think that's me finished. This is Amanda's, and unfortunately I've turned her lovely work into another Alex special, but that's what happens. So please go down the list of everybody who is doing Amanda's celebratory hop. Oh, and I forgot to mention at the start, she has got a giveaway, so definitely start with her video if you haven't already. Go back and watch that, and she will give you all the details about what you need to do to go into her giveaway. So yeah. Oh, and also the list further down in the description box will be the box of my I Scraplift You people. So please check everybody out and spread some scrappy love, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!